Welcome back to IRI TV in association with Titonians. Today we're going to focus on the punt kick, and in particular we're going to focus on the green or the beginner level. The description on this should be focusing on developing a good strike on the ball, and the aim for the player should be to be able to accurately kick on one standing leg directly to a target. Our coaching points will be 3 simple points. We're going to focus on the accurate drop, the toe down and the follow through. The accurate drop will bring about direction, the toe down will bring about a better strike, and the follow through will help us generate power. For the player points, we're going to focus on controlling the drop, laces through the ball, and holding the follow through. Controlling the drop will bring about a consistent strike, laces through the ball will bring about a better impact, and holding the follow through will generate some distance. Now we're going to have a look at how to kind of put that theory that we've just been through into a practical situation. So obviously we said we're going to focus on the drop, that accurate drop, okay, and work out that drop angle. Then we're going to look at the toe down and then how we hold and follow through. Again, that angle that we talked about inside, we want to hear that punch and or thump through the ball. Alright, so you see that in. Now one of the things that helps me get my toe down already is by starting in that toe down position. Okay, so getting into good habits. So accurate drop, toe down, follow through. Same again, open my toe, accurate drop, toe down, follow through. Again, another way to try and help us focus even more on that skill is by using different balls. Okay, Gaelic ball has a different sort of undersurface that really focuses on making sure we get that accurate drop square through the contact. So same again, I should be able to catch this. Alright. Now we're going to have a look at breaking that down a bit further and try and give you a closer angle. Okay, so following on from the previous video, we've got a few coaching ideas. To try and get more momentum through the ball, we want to focus on pushing the ball out in front. To give the player an option between kicking with a hard foot and a soft foot, we want ideally to get them to kick with a hard foot, but if we give them the option, they'll be able to figure that out, what's best suited for them. Then we've got the high foot versus the low foot position. Again, we want a low foot position to punch through the ball, so we get them to feel out what suits them. And then we've got the high drop versus the low drop. We want to favour the low drop because it allows the ball to travel close to the ground and allows us to get that low foot position through the ball.
Welcome back outside. We're going to look at the green sort of coaching ideas, okay? So the main thing on this green segment, okay, is trying to focus the player on what's important, on how to get a consistent strike, okay? So our aim is going to be kicking off a standing leg accurately just into the net behind us. We've got Ronan here from Finton's SET and the Titonians, what will be the under 18s next year. Okay, so thanks for coming along, Ronan. Okay, the aims or the ideas on this one is basically coaching point is I'm going to shout it around. He's just going to push the ball out in front of him. Okay, first and foremost, by doing that, it allows him to actually travel through the point of the ball. Okay, if we drop the ball here, alright, I'm going to be a bit crowded on my recoil, so I'm just going to tell him to push it out in front, and he's just going to be able to chase after it with one step. I'm going to ask him to hit the ball with a soft foot or a hard foot. Again, I'm going to get him to give me the answer. I'm going to ask him to, again, get him to figure out a kick with a high foot position and a low foot position. Again, giving the onus back onto the player to figure out whether they need to have their foot high or low. Ideally, we want it to be high, but we want him to figure that out. Okay, and then I'm going to talk about taking the ball from a high drop position or a low drop position. Okay, so either taking it early or taking it late, and then sort of helping him figure out the ways in which he's going to help get that consistent strike for distance. Okay, so we're going to get him just to keep hit a couple of them. Okay, so I'm going to get you to push the ball out in front. Come back. Back over here, it'll be alright. Okay, drop it out in front. Very good, hit this one. Keep going, okay. There we go, okay, so automatically just, do you want to grab those ones? Even just watching them there, okay, we had a consistent drop mark, and one of the ways as a coach I can kind of help him with that one is just by putting a cone. Obviously didn't tell him why the cone was there in the first place, but putting a cone there to simulate that distance on the drop. Okay, we saw it on the last one when he pushed it out. Okay, he got through it and landed in that position, all right, which is pleasing to see. Okay, so this time I'm going to get you to hit 2. You're going to hit 2, one with a sort of a soft foot, mediocre kind of toe down, and then the next one you're going to have a really active toe down. Okay, so you're going to have the foot up. Okay, you're going to drag the ground back to really get that toe down, and I want you to hammer it straight through. Okay. Okay, yeah, a bit weak. Next one, toe up into that position, drag it back. Okay, automatically, again, the cue for me as a coach is just listen to that sound, okay? Generally, if we have a toe down or a soft foot on impact, you're gonna kind of hear that slap, okay, as opposed to a proper thump, all right, which is we want to improve. Okay, what do you prefer there?
Thump, the second.
Yeah, second one, hard foot, perfect, okay? The next one we're gonna look at is a high foot versus a low foot. Okay, again, we're just basically reminding the player of the consistent things that's going to help us get a good strike is that toe down. Okay, so I want you to, first one you're going to curl your toe up, second one you're going to put your toe down and see the outcome. Toe up, okay, and toe down and through. Okay, what do you feel gives you more power?
Second.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, the toe down. All right, so now we've got the pushing it out in front to allow him to travel through the ball, the toe hard foot, the toe down. Now we're going to break down again something that will help us get a bit more distance is allowing the ball to drop a bit further. Okay, as the ball drops a bit further, we'll have a look in the orange segment of how we get that forward lean. Okay, but by dropping the ball and letting it drop a bit further, we can get a bit more hip extension through the ball. Okay, so I'm going to get him to take it high and take it low. Okay, don't throw me one of them. So you're going to drop the ball, you're going to take it early, you're going to kick it early. Okay, and this one you're going to kick it late. All right, toe down, allowing the ball to drop. Ooh, a bit punchy, a bit slappy. Okay, so this one just, you can move into it a bit more. So remember trying to push it out in front. Push it out in front. Okay, yeah, not that consistent. And then this one, push it out in front. Allow it to drop, toe down and through. Okay, perfect. Okay, I'll bring you in here. So I've kind of given him a few points there. What would you take out of that then?
To make sure my foot's down.
Yeah, why?
So I can hit through the ball.
Yeah, perfect. You can get through the ball, more power.
Yeah,
and hard foot or soft foot.
hard foot.
Perfect. Okay, really simple things to help that player understand what he needs to do in order to achieve that consistent strike.